stupid, lame, loser. Generally speaking, our heart rate increases when we hear these words. Our face often turns red, our emotions high. It makes us angry, upset, humiliated, and our breathing becomes shallow and rapid. Our muscles tensed. This happens because when we hear negative words, the stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline rise, which affect not only the heart rate, but also our blood pressure and even artery wall inflammation and clotting. Amazing! Great! Magnificent! These words also affect our heartbeat, but in a positive way. A study from University of Georgia mentioned that hearing these words may trigger the production of oxytocin, the neurochemical that helps trigger feelings such as well-being, affinity, and security. You see, friends, students, parents, teachers who are listening or watching this presentation, our words have power. Words are so influential. Words have energy and force with the ability to help, to heal, to hinder, to hurt, to harm, to humiliate, and to humble. And as Christians, as professionals, as parents, and as future leaders, we must be aware, if not be reminded of this truth. The Holy Scripture, our prime source of knowledge, tells us that death and life are in the power of the tongue. It means that our words have creative power. It can give life. It can also cause death. Allow me to expand more on this. Our words do not and cannot change reality. If we fail an exam, hearing the words such as, I'm sure you will do better next time, or I'm positive that if you study better, you'll have a higher score. These words, nice as they seem to be, these words will not change your reality. It is not because you hear these words that magically you will be a passer, that your grade will be transmuted from 65 to 95. No, it does not work like that. Reality, you still fail the exam. But you know what positive words do? They change your view of the reality. Yes, your score is still low, but with the help of positive words, you will not treat the situation define you or your capability. Positive words can help you have a deeper motivation. Learn from the lessons that this failure has given you. Helps you thrive, exert more effort, do better, and finally, clinch success. Let me repeat what Proverbs 18:21 says. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. And let me add another concept to expound more on this verse. Have you heard of primacy effect? If not, please listen more attentively and imagine yourself in this situation. It is the start of the school year. You are a freshman and you do not know anyone from your school. Interestingly, your brother, an alumnus of your school, finds the time to sit and talk with you about the teachers in that school. Oh sis, you know Mr. X? You have to be very attentive in his class. He's very strict, but he's also very fair. Oh, and you know Mrs. Y? She is very unfair. So you have to pay attention also in her class. You see, if you hear these words, then when you meet Mr. X, the words that your brother tells you will echo. You will start to understand his strictness. You will even make excuses for his actions. Chances are, even though he may not be fair, you will tell yourself, I'm sure he has valid reasons why he gave me this grade. But, you know what? When it comes to Mrs. Y, chances are you will be more critical. When you hear her appreciate the students because of her right answer, your judgmental antenna will automatically grasp the signal and will alarm, unfair, unfair, favoritism. And you will misunderstand even the fairest thing that she does. That's the primacy effect. But you know, I thank God that primacy effects can be counteracted. And this can be changed as you learn more about the true nature of Mrs. Y. You see, death and life are in the power of the tongue. What we say can motivate, empower, encourage, uplift souls. Our words can bring life. But unfortunately, our careless, unchristian, and selfish words can also crush the spirit. It can humiliate, it can limit, and it can kill souls. Yes, our words can bring death. So what should we do now that we have been aware of the power of words? Ephesians 4:21 says, "Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouth, but only such is good for building up, as fits the occasion, that it may give grace to the hearer." Friends, students, parents and teachers, viewers, God has given all of us this powerful weapon. Words. They can be bullets or seeds. They can give life or death. What will you choose?